Hello guys, full time at the Emirates Stadium, 3-1 to Arsenal, victory over Southampton. I'm here in the October sunshine, of all things. Quite an interesting game, quite a strange game in some respects, but we got there in the end. Arsenal get the 3 points they were looking for, just like Manchester City today, who also came from behind to win. Both those title-chasing teams were put under a bit of pressure with an opponent who made things hard for them, but they came through. And it's important that we match City and finish this period before the international break on a high. Yeah, an odd game, like I say. I think when Aaron Ramsdale woke up this morning as the Southampton goalkeeper, I think he would have expected to be a very, very busy boy. And I'm not sure he was, especially. You know, it wasn't a game like the Leicester game where the opposition goalkeeper was called upon to make a ton of saves. You know, there was enormous pressure, possession from Arsenal, but not a great deal of clear-cut opportunities.
Good afternoon.
Not a great deal of clear-cut opportunities. You know, is that down to the absence of Martin Odegaard? Is it down to one too many changes in the starting 11? We saw Thomas Partey go to right back with neither White nor Timber available. That made sense to me. Jorginho comes into midfield. Sterling started ahead of Martinelli. You can debate that one. I always thought there was a chance of it happening, but given Martinelli found a bit of form in the last Premier League game, I don't know if that was the right call. The one that I thought was a change too far, one too many, was Jesus coming in for Trossard. I think Trossard has been so important to how we've played in recent weeks. I think he's ahead of Jesus by some distance when it comes to that kind of false nine role. And if Havertz is going to be playing midfield, I think we kind of need Trossard there. You know, Trossard and Havertz are almost a front two partnership, aren't they, the way they play in this Arsenal team. And yeah, I think it hurt us. It was interesting when Southampton got their goal to go ahead. There was obviously a bit of stunned silence in the North Bank, and then immediately what you heard was Trossard again, and you know that's about as close as it comes to dissent these days in the Emirates Stadium. You know, nobody ever really criticises Mikel Arteta's decisions, but the fans there were saying we want Trossard on and we want him on now. They got him eventually, a triple change which saw Martinelli, Trossard and Merino come on, and I think Arsenal were actually a bit better by that point. The thing about Southampton is they give you a chance, right? And they scored an excellent goal on the breakaway. I thought we started the game well. First 10-15 minutes were really good. Then it started to slow down. They had an injury and the pace came out of the game a bit, which suited them. And you started to see the time wasting, things like that. So, you know, they would have been thrilled to get to half-time at 0-0. Second half, I thought they started the sharper, put a ball across the goal, which was a bit of a scare. Got their goal through a nice breakaway, good finish into the far corner. And at that point, you're worrying, you know, because we had struggled to break them down. But they do give other teams opportunities. You know, they insist on playing out from the back, even at this level, when I'm not sure they have the technical quality to do it or the physical attributes to cope with other teams and the pressure that they provide, the press. Arsenal won it back. Saka plays in Kai Havertz, and what a finish from him. I often say that with Havertz, he scores a lot of goals that kind of you'd expect him to score. He's kind of in the right place at the right time. He shows good movement, he pokes it home, but there's not often much conviction in the finish. Well, what about the conviction there? I mean, I think Robin van Persie would have been happy with that, the way he bent the ball in off the cut post. A really outstanding finish, and another assist for Saka, who is just the difference for this team time and time again. I mean, almost in every game he's making massive contributions that are determining results. Plays the pass for Havertz in that moment, and the assist he provides for Gabriel Martinelli to go 2-1 ahead is just sensational. Cuts inside, looks to the back post, clips a beautiful ball over the top. Martinelli arrives on it and finishes brilliantly. I mean, there have been signs that Martinelli is finding a bit of form. Obviously scored in the last league game. There was a moment against PSG where he hit a ball on the volley at a similar position, you know, just took it early. I think it was near the penalty spot. And that willingness to hit the ball early, to do things without thinking, is what's been absent from his game. Really, really nice finish, steered it into the near post, and it's 2-1. And we get the gloss in the end. We get the third goal, and it's Saka himself. Again, first to a ball, showing sharpness. Southampton don't clear their lines properly. even in that late stage of the game, he's first to it, rapid onto it, and a right foot finish beyond Ramsdale for 3-1. Like I say, slightly odd game, but our quality told in the end, and particularly the quality of Bukayo Saka. I just think he's an absolute game changer. He is a match winner, and I think he doesn't get enough praise, perhaps because he doesn't always do the flashy thing, right? He doesn't do unnecessary flair, but he does deliver time and time again, and he delivered for Arsenal in a big way today. So we get the 3 points, we go into the international break. There's interesting scenes in the last couple of minutes of the 9 added minutes, which we didn't need in the end, frankly. The North Bank singing for Aaron Ramsdale, a nice moment for him. I'm sure he would have preferred he was booed out of the arena and he got himself a point today, and a clean sheet, but there you go. There were scares as well, I should say, at 2-1. I mean, David Raya flapped at a corner, and I couldn't see it because down the other end, but it looked like it came off our bar. Maybe it hit Armstrong and hit our bar. Had that gone in, imagine the narrative. My God, thank goodness for that. 3-1, thanks to Bukayo Saka, I think, in large part, and a wonderful finish from Kai Havertz. Listen, you're not always going to blow teams away in the Premier League, and 3-1 is a very decent result. I just think it's interesting. I really looked at the Southampton side and thought we're going to have 15 attempts on goal, score 5 or 6. It's not always the way, and maybe that was one change too many to the starting lineup. I think Arteta will reflect on that, but he'll feel he's managed his players through the game. He's given game time to some guys on the fringes. No injuries today, which is another big bonus, and we go on. Word for Gabriel, by the way, at centre-back today. Some of his passing from centre-half was way better than he gets credit for. Some really nice balls into the channel and over the top for the likes of Trossard, Martinelli, Sterling. That's really an aspect of his game that's coming on leaps and bounds. I'll leave it there for now, guys. Thanks for watching as always. Do subscribe for more videos like this. And I'll speak to you all soon. 3 points in the bank. On we go. Take care. Bye-bye.